right, entering game here. Being able to pick back and forth. Looks like we got the Blizzard World custom game going on here. Assembling your heroes. The Pylon Terrace. Get a little StarCraft 2 reference going throughout the map. We see a lot of Terran on the left. And you have your pylons. Your pylons. Go. You see some little drones mining, doing some good action. We're following the caboose, keeping it up, keeping it going, throwing on down. All right, so it looks like this is also an escort map. My bad, not an escort map. This is a capture the point. So there's 2 points here that are going to be captured. There's a first defense. There's a defense team and an attack team. So Griz are on the defense and NCTC are on the attack. There are 2 points. The first point is the first objective, and this red route takes us to that first point. Griz has to defend the first point as long as they can, trying to time out the timer. If they fail to cap this point, then they capture the first point and the second point unlocks. Then the Griz have to defend that second point from NCTC. And then after that second point is captured, that is the round. And then it will go and switch sides where the Griz are on the attack, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Here we see a nice little team fight going on here. There's a snooze on Loadman right there. He's getting some good defense. The Winston dropping him down right there, throwing in some damage. He has a new skin on. Very interesting. He's all red now. We see a little back and forth of the supports right there, and Mercy's taken out by the Moira. A lot of good the Moira's doing this game, that's for sure. I like that Reinhardt skin going as he's taking people out left and right. Throwing them down. They got 4 kills, and they're capturing this point. That's 2 points of the point, and there's the third right there. Getting that first point captured. Unlocks the second point, or no, it unlocks a payload that they're taking to the team. So, capture the point, throw in the payload. That's what this map is. I was very confused for a second there. Alright, so this payload is now on the move, on the run, starting from point A that we just saw captured, and now they have to take it as far as they can. Alright, here we see a lot of good fighting, a lot of good damage. NCTC bringing it to them. They're off their payload. They have 2 people on their payload and 4 people up here in the front, dropping on, doing some damage. The payload's still moving pretty fast. We see Loadman, everyone's back up here. They're throwing down some damage, throwing it into this room here. We'll see some team fighting going down. There's a double knock from the Reinhardts going, doing some good damage. Nice heals. Both Reinhardts dropping at the same time as one almost got his ultimate. There is the ultimate. Loadman is being revved by Mercy right there. That was very interesting. There we go. Here we see some good damage. Throwing it on back to him. The payload's being pushed back to the start of round 1 here. Throwing on some good hits. Bringing in some damage. On the payload, contesting back and forth. We see a Moira ult from the enemy team here and a Moira ball from the other side. We see a Zyra ult to keep into the Moira ult there with some nice combo going off. There's the sleep on the Reinhardt. Throwing down from a Nerf herder there. Nerf herder's taking some hits as she was in a 1v3 trying to run backwards to get out of there. But alas, here's some good damage coming in strong from NCTC. They're trying to get him off this point here. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. We're throwing it in. Reinhardt's in the back line, throwing it on down, getting onto that payload. Gets sleeped by the Ana right there. And the first point or checkpoint has been obtained. And alas, it's going to be moving up the ramp and through the doors over there. And they're hopping on for a ride. Here we see Zyra chilling on the top, rocking socks. Alright, Griz has to try to pull on through. This goes a little down around the corner right here. A lot of back and forth. They are spawned in the back. And right here is the point that they have to reach for the enemy team. They're going on through, bringing in some good defense around the corner here. Throwing on some shields from Reinhardt, keeping it off the team right there. Bringing it in. We see a lot of good team fights going on. Zyra popping down some energy beams. Getting ready to take some shield. Throws a shield onto Ana right there. Getting some nice resistance. Here we see a Genji hopping on down with his ultimate. Bringing it in. DJ Gaming. Throwing it on down to him. Giving some nice double kill. And Ana is there. And they're taking it to her. Seeing her out of the line. Getting caught out of position is not the best. Throwing on down that damage. Getting a nice secured kill on the Ana there. Bringing in some heat. NCTC doesn't matter. It doesn't really care about how many people are down on their team. They don't need their Ana. They just need to throw it on down with some damage. Here we see a nice Zyra ult from Montana. Going in there, throwing down some damage. The Reinhardt is in our backline on the revive window. Fighting this Genji, doing some damage, and here's some more. In a 3v1, the Genji's throwing it back and forth, hopping on down Reaper here with Loadman, popping on down. The Reinhardt gets a charge knock on the Loadman, taking him into the wall. Oh my goodness, we see a Reinhardt ultimate right there, hitting, I believe, one person, popping him down. They're at the spawn, not looking hot for Griz yet again. I think we're going to see a nice little sweep here as they get the payload up to it. It's going to switch over to Griz, however, if they can just kill more time. Oh my goodness, what an amazing Zyra grab and a 5-man kill right there at the end. Oh, very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Let's go. Jay, good to see you in chat. All right, so now it switches over to the Griz, where they get to push. They get to capture the first point. They unlock the payload to be pushed, and then they have to get it to one checkpoint and then the end. And now NCTC will be on the defensive side. And Jay, for your information, it is HyperRat TV doing the spectating for us and the camera work. Shout out to our main man, aka our other broadcast intern, who isn't me. Gotta love him. Hearthstone Tavern hopping on in here, bringing it on down. They are getting ready to participate in this next offensive play. On the attack, let's see if they can do better than they did last match. They can get it the first point captured and maybe get to the first checkpoint as well instead of being shut out so quickly. Here we see some nice World of Warcraft statues, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Alright, 5 seconds. They have the high ground. Bringing it on through. Let's see them run on out. The team's moving. Mercy hopping in the air. Or no, that's not Mercy. That's the new champion. The kind of iRobot looking one, as I always say. We see a lot of good damage thrown down. Oh, we see a Sombra in the back line right here. Oh, and here's the team throwing it on down. They do have their Winston back in the game, throwing down some damage and popping down some lefts and rights. We see 3 kills for NCTC on Nerf Herder Loadman and Goobnator, and there's goes Bohemian, and there's DJ Gaming getting dropped as well. We see a couple revs back up, getting ready to hop on out of here. They're resetting, waiting for some revives as they go on through, trying to get some good team tactic fights going on here. Alright, they are all up and reset. Trying to move up, get some damage, throw down some stuff. There's the Sombra right there. They don't see her. She turned invisible, jumped over behind them. Now they're going to do the best. She's going to do the best. Yep, hacks a Nerf Herder. Throws it down. Winston comes in for the sweep on the back line. And here we see some triple kill from Winston yet again. Throwing down some more damage. More kills yet again. Zyra is right here by herself getting poked down by the Lucio, and there's the whole team taking her out. Not looking good at all. Looks like One Republic has stopped playing Overwatch on the left side there. Yeah. All right, here we see they are doing a reset, getting ready to hop in and go on through, trying to do some good back and forth. We see on the left, we see Moira throwing down some damage, and the whole team's there hiding behind the wall. Throwing down the shield is Winston as he's hopping into the back lane. He gets put to sleep by our Ana, and there's an ultimate from the Diva. Oh my goodness, a triple kill for her. Sloth doing some good damage right there. Taking out a couple more, and the whole team drops for the rest of it. Loadman's caught out of balance right here by himself. A lot of damage getting popped down on him. Throwing his shield up. And yes, Jay, it is best of 5. Here we see they have 1:30 left on the clock, and the heat is being brought. My goodness, NCTC throwing them down and getting some nice hits off on the University of Montana. Just nice entire team sweep. Oh my goodness, not looking hot at all. 1:05 left on the clock, and University of Montana has yet to even touch the point. They are getting shut down and shut out right here as we see damage. Here they are. They're coming in back. It looks like they backed off quite a bit, letting University of Montana hop on down. And here we see an ultimate going off from many people off on the team here. There we see a Winston from the enemy team. Here we see Moira from ours. Here we saw a lot going off on there into the point. They are contesting it back and forth with 30 seconds left on the clock. Zyra is the only one with Sombra on the field now. Oh my goodness, back and forth. Double kill going for NCTC on the team. They are now off the point. We do see one on the point. Winston's here by himself, taking out the Sombra. There goes Sombra. Right on out. No, that was the Moira. Oh my goodness, a lot of good damage popping on down. DJ Gaming is just not looking into it. He is a 1v5 right there. We see Nerf Herders running on in, trying to get on the point as fast as possible. They see a Wrecking Ball there, trying to get a nice little knock. He needs something to grab, but alas, he was taken out. There we see a Diva ult on the point to keep him off of there. Not pleasant at all. Well, that was the last match, I do believe, of the night. NCTC doing a nice 3-0 sweep for the team there. Master Bubble getting play of the game for the third match here. Looks like he does the ultimate right here, if I do believe. Yep, there's the Zyra ultimate, and then he just goes and gets the nice quadra kill right there. Wow. Very nice. Very well done for NCTC. Unfortunately, our Griz wasn't able to bring in the heat. But alas, we will do better next time. So without further ado, that is all we have for the night. Feel free to join us tomorrow, yet again at 6 o'clock, where we have some nice games for you yet again. Make sure you go ahead and learn more information on our different social media pages that we have. Our tag is, as always, in the bottom right of this screen on Grizzly Esports UM for every social media page that we have. Also, make sure to check out the Game Room, as they are a proud partner of our Griz Esports program. They have a lot of cool cyber cafe moments that you can hang out in and have a good time in. You can also watch our games from the Game Room, as they will be streamed on the TVs broadcasted in there every time we stream. Also, make sure that you look for our class, aka our Fundamentals of Esports 1-credit class that our UC Game Room is hosting in that period, taught by our one and only Maverick, aka Coach Kale. Be sure you can sign up for it, and if you need that one extra elective credit, it just gives you 1 credit, just like you were playing billiards. Without further ado, I've been Disco Potato, and you've been listening in on the Grizzly Esports channel.